Hey, what's up, everybody? Time for another game theory video. Remember, if you like the videos, like, subscribe, comment, share, support the channel if you want to appreciate it. Thanks. Today, we're going to talk about Guy's Hurricane Kick. I've talked about this before in videos, but I guess I got Street Fighter 4, so now I can show examples of it again. And, Street Fighter 4 is an example of a game that has so many wonky hitboxes and hurt boxes, and, like, a lot of moves just were not tested correctly, I feel like. And Guy's Hurricane Kick was always one of them, right? And I actually have a lot of Street Fighter 4 videos talking about a lot of weird things. And by all means, go watch the old videos. But let's talk about this Guy Hurricane Kick thing too. But before I go that, let's look at some of these images, right? Now, if we were to think about the Alpha 1 Hurricane Kick, let's imagine the blue is the hurt box, right? Red is the hitbox, right? So the little kick one is your all-encompass, you beat pokes with this move, right? Goes through fireballs, blah, 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 blah. The medium kick one, you can't see his his trajectory, but basically this one, it's a little bit better for juggles because of the speed at which he goes up, right? And then the hard kick one is the anti-air one, right? Now the minus to this is the hard kick one is throwable and it's very slow, okay? But as you can see, generally speaking, the Hurricane Kick is never fully invincible. So actually in Alpha 1, although it is seemingly a very powerful move, at first glance, it's just a good move because it actually has distinct weaknesses, right? So if we were, say, a character, almost every character has a move that has a long hitting hurt box or something like that, or lasts a long time. And eventually, that character's move will eventually hit the blue box. Since Guy isn't totally invincible, right? So that's one of the things you can do if you ever seen me play the game when I verse Guy. Players like specifically Shotos can just duck fearsome for free almost basically. Or if you want to jump in on him, you do a long hitting normal because eventually it will hit that thing right there, right? So very powerful move at first glance that once you play the game just becomes a good move. Now here's one of the problems with Street Fighter 4. If you ever played Street Fighter 4, look at this shit, right? This is basically what the hitbox and hurtbox is in Street Fighter 4. The little kick, Hurricane Kick is your supposed to beat mid poke moves, right? It has just a little bit of a space where it can't be hit here. The plus is this one can't be thrown. The medium kick one is supposed to beat lows. And the plus of this one is that it's fully fireball invincible, which is kind of neat. And the hard kick one is supposed to be your anti-air, but goddamn, the hurt box on it is just, the hitbox is so big, if you ever play the game, it's just not that great. And so the problem is if you compare this to a game like Alpha 1, basically, lots of characters, well, it's like, well, maybe my jab won't beat it, but maybe I'll just have a medium that beats it. Because that medium can fit and sort of hit that top part and sort of hit that bottom part. Do you know what I mean? It can sort of hit both of these points. And most characters have a move like that. And if you've ever played Guy in Street Fighter 4, Guy has a lot of moves that his moves just don't hit fucking properly, dude, right? So let's see what I'm talking about here, right? And again, watch the other videos. So look at, oh, boom, we got beat. But oh, what if we do that one? See, so I'm trying to switch between the little kick one and the hurricane kick one. So it's like, oh, let me do the little kick one. Oh, well, fuck. I'm going to get beat by that. Well, if I tried a different one, oh, the medium. Well, no, the medium's going to beat that one, right? Oh, boom, I got beat. Oh, I got beat. Do you see how no matter which one I do, because I'm at that sweet spot, I can't beat it, right? Let's watch that again. See? Boom. Oh, well, fuck, I can't beat it. Oh, well, I'm still on the ground. Well, that's kind of a conundrum. And it's not just Ryu either. Other characters can do multiple. It encompasses both Hurricane Kicks are not actually invincible enough to beat it. And it's not even, I shouldn't say invincible. It's just that the hurt boxes and hitboxes in the game are so fucking wonky. Some of them are like they haven't even tried. Of course, if you've ever played them, like the fact that you can just duck low profile is like elbow drop and all this kind of shit. It's obnoxious in the game, really. And it's like, man, they really threw out all the versions of this game. And I think it was something like maybe arcade edition. They flipped the medium kick with the hard kick and they switched something a little bit around, but the move still doesn't fucking work correctly, right? So if you watch here, even this, and don't forget too, you can actually low profile the hurricane kick too. Oh, well, fuck, low profile the hurricane kick? So let's say, well, Clayton, what if you're a little bit far away, right? What if you're a little bit far away? Let's say during like a run stop mix up, right? Run stop. Okay, well, he technically can't hit that hurt box, so that's going to win, right? Maybe? Fuck. It's actually not guaranteed. Oh, you mean even that can lose? And I'll show an example, like technically you can win, but even from a run stop stuff, it's actually way more fucking specific than it should be. And then what even makes this worse is that because when you're at this range, you could almost always just stand medium kick anyway. Oh. So you're like, I don't have to deep. So you're like, what should be, the mix up should be, or you should lean towards the idea that you're hurricane kicking, whatever. But the hurricane kick is so suspect. It's almost like you're just trying to, sometimes when you play a game, you're never playing the game to lose, but sometimes you do moves to let the opponent know it's there, right? And it's weird because it's like, it's almost like they had an idea there and they didn't test. And I'll just show this too, because it's like, oh, okay, wait, medium kick, hurricane kick. Oh, it's like completely fireball invincible. Not completely, but almost the whole thing. You're like, oh, wait a second. It goes through a lot, dude, right? And you're like, oh, okay, there's an idea. Oh, man, it's like, so wait, certain moves just can't hit them like that? And that's what I mean. It's like, damn, it's like, it's weird. It's like when they play tested Guy, you're like, wow. Like someone play tested Guy and he just patted himself on the back and he's like, wow, I figured out how to make this move good. It's a guessing game. I guess little kick for the mid attack. I guess medium kick for the low attack and fireballs. And I guess hard attack for like, you know, the anti-air attacks. And it's like they only tested versus one move or versus one character in a couple moves. And the guy like patted himself on the back and he's like, I fucking did it. Instead of just being like, oh, fuck, you mean I could just do like a medium or some shit? You know what I mean? I feel like the move, there was an idea there that they did not actually fucking test to see if it works. Because, like I said, just to show those examples, because you can see in some examples, the move actually looks like it's working properly. And I'm not against the idea that, you know, a character has to guess. You know what I mean? I kind of like the idea of Guy having the guess for his hurricane kicks. I like the idea because I think generally speaking, I don't think a rushdown character should have fully invincible DPs or something like that. I think that's kind of stupid for a rushdown character. That should be saved for the Shoto character, I think. But the thing is, it just was not fucking thought out. You know what I mean? You could tell that like in Street Fighter 4 is full of just, it's a game full of wonky hitboxes and hurt boxes. And some are kind of fun. Like some combos are a little bit interesting, but some moves, it's like, man, the game was updated, what, 4 times or some shit? And just still didn't fucking work, right? And I always think when you think back to Alpha 1, Guy's hurricane kick is a very powerful move in the game, so to speak. It's one of the better moves in the game, but if you've actually played the game and gotten a little bit good at it, the move actually does have distinct weaknesses. Because even though the hurt boxes are just that much smaller compared to a game like Street Fighter 4, there's still, you can still kind of fuck Guy up, right? Now, unfortunately, I guess unfortunately, quotation marks, depending on how you think of how the game should be, you know, Guy's hurricane kick is also very slow. So you can also safe jump it, but because the game is kind of volatile with rolling, you don't get to actually, you know, exploit that weakness of the move as much, so to speak, as you might in another game. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about Guy's hurricane kick because, again, I got Street Fighter 4. Remember, if you want to donate to the game, you know, does anyone want me to make Marvel vs. Capcom 3 videos again? Maybe donate to the, maybe I'll get Marvel vs. Capcom 3. You know, I don't know. I still need money for a webcam, and, you know, money is so fucking tight right now, dude. Like, literally, I dropped food this Sunday. I went and got dinner and I dropped my food on the fucking floor, dude. And I was like, oh my God, inflation is so much. Maybe I'm just not going to eat fucking tonight, dude. So if you want, I still don't have a fucking webcam. If you want to support the channel, it does help. And, Bob, why didn't you draw a pee-pee? I thought you didn't want me to draw a pee-pee, Pikachu. Well, I kind of miss it now. Draw the pee-pee. That's better. Oh, Bob, it's skinny and weak. Oh, Bob, get that pencil thing out of here. Make it more thick and vascular. That's better. I'll draw some boobies, too. Oh, Bob, those boobs are nasty. That's a little bit better. all day. That's a barely legal thing. What's wrong with Bob? Look your titties, Bob. Bob, you need practice. Your titties are terrible. Anyway, remember if you like the videos. I gotta amuse myself, dude. Remember if you like the videos, like, subscribe, comment, share, support the channel if you want. Appreciate it. Thanks. The end.